If the library at Nineveh remembered more than it meant to, then memory is older than we thought. I want to show you the man who built this. This is Ashurbanipal. He was the product of a ruthless warrior lineage, the kind of king who took pride in his ancestors' conquests. Yet, he was also a scholar. Depicted here in scholarly piece, he was a king who could actually read the complex scripts of his ancestors. He turned that literacy into a massive project of state. His library at Nineveh was a deliberate effort to consolidate imperial power by hoarding all known information, from legal decrees to ancient omens, into a single centralized archive. In his mind, he was building a system of absolute control, a way to dictate exactly what future generations would remember about the Assyrian world. But he recorded this grand project on a medium with a specific physical vulnerability: unfired clay. Scribes used a stylus to press wedges into wet earth, setting the tablets aside to dry. Unfired clay is delicate. It crumbles under pressure and dissolves in the rain. Left to natural erosion, these were meant to return to dust. This means the most comprehensive memory system of the ancient world sat on a physically temporary foundation. The king's eternal legacy was essentially written in mud. Tested in 612 BCE, Nineveh fell. Invaders deliberately put the library to the torch to burn the Assyrian record out of existence. At this precise moment, the scholarly intent of the king met the chaotic violence of the invading army. The fire was supposed to be the end of the story. The fire was explicitly designed to be the erasure of the Assyrian memory system. Physics intervened. As the library burned, rising temperatures acted as a massive kiln. The fire fired the tablets. The heat permanently hardened the clay, locking the cuneiform into a stone-like state that could survive millennia. This accident is the precise reason we still have the Epic of Gilgamesh. The fire intended to destroy the library actually provided the physical durability required to preserve it. This is memory, accidentally. The king provided the content, but the catastrophe provided the endurance. 2,500 years later, we are still reading those tablets. But we have to recognize that we are reading them through the lens of a disaster. Survival was the result of destruction. The archive didn't endure because it was protected. It endured because it was transformed by the very event meant to erase it. We look at our own digital archives and think they are different. We trust in magnetic tape and silicon, but these are just newer versions of the king's clay, physical mediums waiting for their own unintended transformations. Our records, too, will eventually face a filter of neglect or catastrophe. History reveals itself as a collaboration between human intent and the chaotic disasters that test it. We only ever remember what the fire allows us to keep. When you consider what we know of the past and what we hope to leave for the future, the lesson of Nineveh remains.